Hola a todos y bienvenidos a otra clase de inglés con Richard. Hoy voy a seguir con el curso nivel B2 o intermedio alto. Y en esta clase vamos a seguir con un repaso de los tiempos. Antes que empezamos, vamos a ver quién tenemos en el chat. Tenemos muy pocos porque olvidé a avisar de la clase. Pero tenemos los hermanos García, Florentina Rus y Irma. Florentina, no sé qué nivel tiene, pero si eres de nivel plata o arriba, pueden unirse a la conferencia. Tengo Irma en la conferencia. Hi Irma, how are you?
Hi, teacher.
Is your microphone working today, Irma?
I changed for the computer. I'm not using the other computer.
Okay, because yesterday you had some problems with
Oh yeah, but
your
it was really strange because the appear in the screen that you don't permit me to.
well, sometimes because you were talking in your microphone.
Yeah, but later when
Um,
they
no,
appeared to say that.
yeah, but I had to turn off your microphone because you were saying bad words in
Oh
Spanish.
yeah,
Do you
sorry.
remember?
I remember I say,
So
oh,
I put your microphone
oh
on
my
mute.
goodness, so sorry, teacher.
It's okay.
It was really mad, but I never thought that. Oh
Yeah.
my
We've
goodness.
also got who we got in the chat. We've also got we've got Enrique. We got Norma. Norma, you can join the class too. The members can join the class. And also, there's also now with, let's share this a minute. Hold on, we're going to start the class in a minute, but now you can also give these super stickers. If you check this here, you have now the super stickers. So if you want to support my channel, si quieren apoyar mi canal, lo pueden con uno de esos. Son nuevos. So, okay, let's start the class. We're going to do a revision of the tenses. A revision of the tenses. Let me just get the, yeah, now I've got to stop that because it's gone strange. Yeah, hold on, let me start the class. It's this one here. So this is the screen that we're going to, this is where we're going to start. So to begin, it's a review of the tenses, a review of the tenses. So to begin, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences in English. To begin, I'm going to read the sentences. She lives in Peru. She lives in Peru. The second one, they went to Germany in 1999. They went to Germany in 1999. He's working right now. He's working right now. They were living in France when he was arrested. They were living in France when he was arrested. I've been here for a long time. I've been here for a long time. And we had seen the movie before. We had seen the movie before. So, primero, or first thing, ¿cómo se llama? Tengo 6 frases, cada una es un diferente tiempo. ¿Cómo se llaman los tiempos? So, Irma, if you're still there.
Uh, the first one is the simple present.
Very good. Yeah, the present simple, the simple present. I call it the present simple, but I think, not sure. Oh, I got the wrong one there. Hold on. Let's try and copy that again. Yeah, the first one is the present simple. What about the second one? They went to Germany in 1999.
That is simple past.
Yeah, the simple past or the past simple. Very good. So let's make this clearer. Lives. She lives. Oh, I've actually got this open in the wrong program. That's annoying. Hold on. Let me just stop this a minute. Because this is using a different program. I don't want to use this program. I don't know what's happened here. That's very annoying. Hold on 1 second. What has happened? Why is it opening in that program? I don't know what's happened. It's opening it in a different program. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with this, but it's very annoying. Well, I'll have to use this program, but I don't know what's happened to my... It's annoying because they don't have the same controls. It's actually opening in a different program. Anyway, so she lives in Peru as the present simple. I don't have any of my formatting things now. Here is the present simple. And they went to Germany in 1999 is the past simple. Number 3, he's working right now.
Present progressive.
Okay, yeah, it has 2 names actually. Yeah, present progressive or present continuous.
Present continuous.
Yeah, it's the same. I think in American English they call it the present continuous. In British English we call it the present progressive. Sorry, in American English. What happened there? Hold on. I have problems with this because this is not the program that I normally use, but this one is the present continuous. Present continuous. He is working. He is working. Let's have a look and see if I can get this one up here to make it easier. Yeah, he's working now, the present continuous. They were living in France when he was arrested. Here I got 2 tenses, but it's this one. They were living. What tense is this one?
It's the past progressive.
Yeah, the past, very good, Emma. The past progressive for the past continuous. In British English, I think we say the past continuous. In American English, I think they say the past progressive. In some languages, those 2 tenses are different, but in English, they're the same. It's the same tense. I've been here for a long time. Which tense is this?
Present perfect.
This is the present perfect. Very good. The present perfect. Using have. Good. Oh, I put the past perfect. Sorry, it's the present perfect. And finally, we had seen the movie before.
Past perfect.
The past perfect. Very good. Yeah. So these are all tenses that we saw in previous levels. This is level B2. This is upper intermediate. This tense, for example, was introduced in level A1. This tense was introduced in level A1, and this one was also in level A1. This one was in level A2, and this one was in level B1. So if you're watching this video and you don't remember those tenses too well, you can go back to those levels and look for the video relevant to those tenses. If you're studying this B2 level, then you should already know these tenses. They're all tenses that were seen at lower levels. So this is like a revision. So in Spanish, básicamente es un repaso de que hemos visto. Si quieres estudiar este nivel B2, si realmente es tu nivel, ya deberían saber esos tiempos. Okay. So the last one, the last one was the past perfect. Let's just put that in yellow too. So what about the basic rules? When do we use these tenses? When do we use these tenses? So here I've got 6 different rules. So we're going to put the name of the tense next to the rules. The name of the tense next to the rules. So to refer to a temporary event in progress in the present.
Present simple.
No, unfortunately.
Temporary event in the progress.
In progress, in the present. That means happening now, happening now.
Is present progressive?
It's the present progressive, yeah, or as I've called it here, the present continuous.
Present continuous, yeah.
Yeah, just I'm gonna put that up there. Let's put here present continuous, present progressive. It's the same tense, yeah, and also any tense where it says continuous, depende en la gramática que leas el libro de gramática. Algunos gramáticos se llaman el continuo, continuous, and others el progressive. Son los mismos tiempos. To refer to an event in progress in the present, we're going to use the present continuous. The present continuous. Good. This is the basic rule for this tense. To refer to an event that takes place at a specific time in the past.
Past simple.
The past simple. Yeah, very good. The past simple. To refer to an action that began in the past and has continued until now. Hold on 1 minute because I need to let my dog out. To refer to a... Go on. Out. Yeah, to refer to an action that began in the past and continued until now.
Past progressive?
No. Or maybe it's better, maybe it's not the best explanation. To refer to an action that began in the past and has, it's better maybe to say has a result now. That's probably a better
result now?
Yeah, like yeah, like something that happened in the past but with a result now. Ricardo Mallet in the chat has the correct answer.
Is past perfect?
No.
No?
No, the answer is Ricardo Mallet has the correct answer. Is the present perfect. Let's copy it from up there.
That one, yeah.
It's like, I've been here for a long time. I started being here in the past and I'm still here now. It's algo que empezaba en el pasado y sigue hasta con un resultado ahora que todavía estoy aquí. It's the present perfect. To refer to a general truth, something that is generally true.
Present simple?
The present simple. Yeah, she lives in Peru. Es un dato. It's something which is generally true. To refer to an action that was in progress in the past when something else happened.
Past progressive?
Yeah, past progressive. Or as it's here called the past. Actually, this one I did wrong because look, this was the past continuous. Sorry. Past continuous. Yes, the past continuous with the verb be in the past plus the ing. And this is an example. The example there is the past continuous. So they were living in France. This is an action that was in progress in the past when something else happened, when he was arrested. So it's a long activity in the past interrupted by a short activity. And number 6, to refer to a past action that occurred before another past action.
Past perfect.
The past perfect. Yeah, very good. Let's copy that and put it down there. So these are the basic rules. This is a revision of some of the tenses that we've seen in previous levels. Let's continue to the next page. Now here I've got some more information about these tenses. So the first one then is the present simple. I think I'll actually just copy that. There, what happened? Yeah, I've got the two the same, so I can actually remove that now. Let's take that one off there to not confuse it. So the first one we look at the present simple. When do we use the present simple? When do we use the present simple? We use the present simple for habits, repeated actions, facts, and general truths. For example, I usually watch TV in the evening. It's a repeated action. Also, it's very common to use this tense with the adverbs of frequency. Very common to use this tense with the adverbs of frequency, which are words like always, always. What was the one that was there? Usually.
Often.
Often, very good. Yeah, sometimes. Hardly ever, casi nunca, and never. So basically, yeah, and the adverb comes before the verb, the main verb. Another example, he works in a bank. It's a general truth. He works in a bank. Remember, when we have the questions and negatives of this tense, we need to use the auxiliary do if the subject is I, you, we, or they. And we need to use does if the subject is a he, she, or it in the questions and in the negatives. Where do you work? Where does he work? I don't watch TV. He doesn't live in Mexico. Good. So basic summary of the present simple. That ese tiempo traté de eso en primer nivel, the first level, level A1. Next, we have the present perfect. Este tiempo present perfect fue es más avanzado. Este fue tratado de este en el nivel B1, intermedio. So basically, present perfect used for experiences in our life when we don't say exactly when the event happened. For example, I've read the book twice. So this tense is formed by using the auxiliary verb have plus the past participle of the main verb. I have, if the subject is I, you, we, or they, we use have. I have, can't think of an example. I have paid, I've got my gas bill in front of me, so I'm just using that as an example. I have paid my gas bill. Actually, it's not true, so I should put it in the negative and say, I haven't paid my gas bill yet. I haven't paid my gas bill yet. No he pagado mi recibo de gas todavía. And si la persona es a tercera persona, we need to use has. He, she hasn't paid his or her gas bill yet. Let me just, let's just, so this is the structure. Like I said, vimos este en el nivel B1, entonces let's just get that off, that red off. So, probablemente este es un mal ejemplo porque este es para la tercero que es very recent past actions, or in this case, una acción en el pasado recién que no ha pasado. But the first one is going back to this one. When something happened in my life, I could say, for example, I've been to Peru. I've been to Peru. So it happened in my life, but I didn't say when it happened. Sorry, I need to let my dog in now because he's scratching the door. I didn't say when it's happened. If I want to say when it happened, I would put the sentence in the past and say, I went to Peru. If we say when it happened, we need to use a simple past. I went to Peru in 1996. So the first one is an experience in our life when we don't say exactly when the event happened. And this one is a simple past. We say when it happened in 1996. Second use, to focus on present states which started in the past and have continued until now. This is like the one we saw previously. I've lived in Mexico since 2001. This started in the past, and the result now is that I still live in Mexico. Like I changed that in the past, started in the past, and have a result now. That's probably a better thing to say. Another use for very recent past actions, often with just. He's just bought a new car. So lo compré en el pasado. He bought the car in the past. Es como se dice en español, acabó de comprar. But here in español están usando el pasado, creo. Aquí we are using the present perfect. He's just bought a new car. Para dar noticias, new things that just happened. And in the question, in the negative, we need to say haven't or hasn't. And in the question, like we saw yesterday, we need to reverse the order. The auxiliary verb comes first. Have you done your homework? Has he done his homework? So remember, here we're using the past participle. The past participle of regular verbs, like, for example, start is a regular verb, and the past is started. And the past participle is started because it's regular. But the verb that I have there, do, is not regular. So the past is did and the past participle is done. Good, let's carry on with the next tense. The next tense is the present continuous. I think I'm going to duplicate this because I've got too many tenses on here. So I'm going to duplicate that. And then I'm going to get rid of all these ones. Let's just check that's been duplicated. Yeah, we'll go back here. Let's get rid of these because there's too many things on the screen. I can't get rid of it. Okay, so let's look at the present continuous. The present continuous used for actions in progress at the moment of speaking or unfinished projects or activities. I can't help you right now, I'm working. Una activity in progreso en este momento. I'm working now. If I say I'm working, it means I'm working now. Estoy trabajando en español. I'm reading a good book at the moment. This is not in progress in this actual moment, but es una actividad que ha empezado y no ha terminado. O sea, empecé leyendo el libro hace un mes y voy a terminar la próxima semana. So I'm not actually reading it at the moment, but it's in progress. Also, another use of this for temporary situations. He's living in Peru. He lives in Peru. If I say he's living in Peru, It means it's temporary at the moment, maybe 2 months, 3 months, and then he's going to return to London. He lives in Peru. That's like years, permanent situation. Finally, the question, we need to reverse the order like we saw yesterday. And the negative, we just use the word not. Present continuous in level A1. Level A1. The next tense, let's duplicate this again because I don't like all this. We'll remove this one. Let's look now at the past simple. So the past simple is used to talk about completed actions in the past. Completed past actions. So generalmente, or normally with this tense, there is a reference to finished time in the past. For example, last week. Last week is in the past. There always has to be a reference to last week. Yesterday, last year, last week in 1989. I lost my keys last week. It's in the past, finished. Compare these two sentences. I've lost my keys, which is in the present perfect, and I lost my keys. The difference is that they refer to the same event, but this one, in the simple past, doesn't say anything about now. And this one says something about now. It means I've lost my keys and I don't have them now. Cuando usamos el presente perfecto, significa que he perdido mis llaves y no los tengo ahora. Pero este significa que I lost my keys, pero no dice nada de ahora. Tal vez los encontré, tal vez no. No dice nada, solo refiere al evento en el pasado. Perdí mis llaves y este refiere al evento en el pasado con el resultado ahora. Esa es la diferencia entre el pasado simple and the present perfect. So para formar negativo en el past simple tenemos que usar el auxiliar did. Negative is he did not. He didn't go out last night. And the question, did he go out last night? Did he go out last night? Good. Do you have any questions, Irma?
No, not really.
Okay, good. So I think we did that one. We did the present continuous. We did the past simple. We didn't do these two. So I think we'll start with the past continuous because that's probably the easiest one. And then we'll do the past perfect, which is the last one. So the past continuous is formed with the verb be in the past. Was cooking. So let's put some examples here. I, you, we, they. If the subject is I, you, we, or they, then the verb be is were. And then followed by the present participle. I was working, I've done this wrong actually because the I shouldn't be there. It's in there. You were working, we were working, they were working. And if the subject is I, he, she, or it's was working. I was working, he was working, she was working, it was working. So this is how we form this tense. This tense use the past continuous to describe actions that were in progress at a particular time in the past. So he phoned while she was cooking dinner. This is the past continuous. Normally this tense is used with another tense. This one here, he phoned, is in the simple past. This is a short activity, una actividad corto. And the was cooking is una actividad largo. It's a long activity. So if you have a long activity in the past, you use the past continuous. And if it's interrupted by a short activity, we use the past simple. So I didn't put here the negative, or the question, but the question is the same. Were you working? We have to reverse the order. This is what we saw yesterday. And the negative is I wasn't working, or you weren't working. Good. The last tense that I have here is the past perfect. This tense we saw in level B1, I think, and it's probably more complicated than the others. So the past perfect, first of all, the past perfect is formed by using had plus the past participle. Had plus the past participle. What's happened with that? It's had plus the past participle. Oh, what changed there? Oh, I put forgotten. It's forgotten. Yeah, sorry. So basically, this tense is used for actions that happened before a particular time. Before a particular time in the past. So it's like the past of the past. So what does that mean? It means if you're talking about something, for example, here's an example here. I couldn't pay for my ticket. I couldn't pay for my ticket because I had forgotten my wallet. So este couldn't pay is in el pasado. Es que no podía no pagar. Es en el pasado. Because I had forgotten my wallet. This no podemos poner este en el pasado porque olvidé mi billetera antes que no podía pagar. O sea, esta cláusula, esta parte refiere a un tiempo antes, este tiempo. Aquí estoy hablando del pasado, pero aquí quiero ir más el pasado. Quiero el pasado del pasado. Y eso es donde tengo que usar el past perfect. Here, I want to talk about the past of the past. This one is in the past. This happened in the past. If it says couldn't, if it happened in the present, let's put the same sentence in the present. I can't pay. What happened? I don't know. I can't pay because I have forgotten my wallet. This is in the present. Look at the difference. I can't pay is I can't pay now. No puedo pagar ahora because I've forgotten my wallet. He olvidado mi billetera. Y no tengo ahora. This one, I couldn't pay, is in the past because I had forgotten my wallet. I forgot my wallet before I couldn't pay. So often this is contracted. A lot of people just say, I'd forgotten my wallet. I hadn't been there before that time. Yesterday, I could, maybe I'd make this a bit longer to make it, this is a negative. Yesterday, I went to the museum. Ayer fui al museo. This is in the past. It's yesterday. I hadn't been there before. So I hadn't been there before yesterday. If I put the same sentence in the present, I would say today. Well, I can't say today because it'd still be I went to let me just check that. I went to the museum. I haven't been there before. Yeah, today, well, it would be the same, that part. I don't think I'll do it because it's too complicated. So this is where we use the past perfect. And the question, had you been there before? So we just reverse the order. So that's a review de not all, most of the tenses that we've seen in levels A1, A2, B1, the 3 levels that I have on my channel right now completed. This is another level. This is upper intermediate. So we're just looking at a revision or a review of those tenses. Do you have any questions, Irma?
Mm, the in the sentence, I can't pay because I forgotten my wallet. Which
Yeah.
tense is this?
This part here is talking about the present. No puedo pagar in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Can is ability in the present. So this is in the present. And this one is the present perfect.
Oh,
Because we're
okay.
this sentence is referring to now. Let's say I went somewhere.
Okay.
I go to the restaurant. And then when in the restaurant, they bring me my bill or my check in American English. And I check my pocket and I don't have my wallet. So I say, I'm sorry, I can't pay because I've forgotten my wallet. Now, yeah.
Okay.
And then the next day, I see you and I say, hey, Irma, do you know what happened to me yesterday? And you say, no, what? I said, well, I went to the restaurant and I couldn't pay yesterday because I had forgotten my wallet. I had forgotten my wallet before I arrived at the restaurant.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
this is talking about now, and this is talking about the past, telling somebody else what happened in the past. But you need to go back to the past of the past. Good. Any other questions? Who have we got
No,
in there? We
no.
got in the chat Tanya, Mario, Eva, Maxima, Medina, Alina, Ricardo, Mallet. Hi. Let's have a look then. So I think that's a review of all the tenses. So we just one more thing. Yeah. Stative verbs. We saw some tenses here. In English, there are 12 tenses. Let me write down the 12 tenses. Some of them we said we didn't see all the tenses today, but the 12 tenses that we have present. We have 6 tenses that we can call the simple tenses. Simple tenses are present simple, past simple, present perfect, present past, future simple. Well, we got the past perfect and the future simple. Better put all these with the simple and the past simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, missing 1. We've also got the future perfect. These are 6 simple tenses that we have in English. But we also have, and today we saw the present simple, we saw the past simple, we saw the present perfect, and we saw the past perfect. Today we didn't look at the future simple or the future perfect. But those 2 tenses are not too commonly used. The other type of tenses we have are the continuous tenses. We also have 6 continuous tenses. Let's just change this because it's... So the continuous tenses, we have the present continuous, we have the past continuous, we have the present perfect continuous, we have the future continuous, and finally we have the future perfect continuous. Remember, sometimes these are called progressive tenses. So in total in English, we have 12 tenses. We have, that spelling thing is very annoying. Oh, what happened here? I don't know. Those spelling mistakes. So these tenses here, the continuous tenses, we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5 there. I'm missing one actually. Present continuous, past continuous. Oh yeah, present perfect continuous, future continuous, future perfect continuous. What's the one I'm missing? Future perfect. I don't know which one I'm missing. Present simple, past simple, present perfect. Present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, present perfect.
Simple future.
Now I got the future simple here.
Oh.
Future continuous, future perfect. I don't know what one I'm missing. I can't remember what one I'm sure there's 12, but I can't remember what one I'm missing. Yeah, I know what one I'm missing. I'm missing the past perfect continuous. Very confusing. Past perfect continuous. So we got 12 tenses in total. Today we saw these ones. We also saw the present continuous and we saw the past continuous. Okay, so basically, some verbs cannot be used in any continuous tense. Those are verbs. There are two types of verbs. We've got verbs that describe states, stative verbs. These are not all of the stative verbs here, but this is some of the stative verbs. Verbs like, know, belong, love, realize, fit, hate, suppose, contain, want, mean, consist, need, understand, seem, prefer, believe, depend, agree, remember, matter, and mind. These verbs are not actions. The other type of verbs are dynamic verbs. They are things like walk, run, sleep, eat. They are actions. So these verbs, the dynamic verbs, the actions, we can use them in the simple tenses and we can use them in the continuous tenses. But these verbs, we cannot use these verbs in any continuous tense. It doesn't matter, irrespective of the other rules. If we have one of these verbs, it needs to go in one of these 6 tenses. Some verbs could be either, depending on use. For example, the verb think. Think, I'm thinking about this. It's like a cognitive process. But if we're using think as an opinion, it's stative. So we cannot say, I'm thinking it's going to rain. We need to say, I think it's going to rain. Have is another one. I have a car. We can't say, I'm having a car. But we can say, I'm having a drink, because that's an activity. Good. So with that, I've finished everything on there. So I think I just got some questions now. Irma, you're my only student, the only person who comes to class.
Oh my God.
Each of these sentences has a mistake, Irma. And also, if you're in the chat, hi, Ricardo. If you're in the chat, you can try and answer the questions. What's the problem? Last week, I applied for a job and I send my CV. 2 mistakes.
Last week, I applied.
Yeah, very good. We need to put this verb in the past because it's last week.
For a job and I sent my CV.
Yeah, we need to put both the verbs in the past. I sent my CV. Number 2, he think of getting a new job. He think of getting a new job.
He's thinking of getting a new job.
Very good. We need to put this verb here in the present continuous because it's now, he's thinking now and it's a process. This food is tasting very nice. This food is tasting very nice.
This food tastes very nice.
Yeah, we can't because taste, I don't know if I put it on the previous one. Let's have a look. I didn't put it in there actually, but taste is a stative verb. So it can't be in the continuous. So very good, yeah. We need to say this food tastes in the present simple. Good. I'm looking for people to join my channel. Please join now.
I'm looking for people to join my channel.
Yeah, good. I'm missing the verb be. Yeah, so incidentally, if you want to join my channel, you can do that. Just click the $ here, and you can go to join. Also, you can send a super sticker here. Irma is already a member of this channel. I don't know. I don't see any other members in there actually. Okay, what's next? Amazon becomes more and more popular every day.
Oh, I can see the
Yeah, what happened? Sorry.
the letters. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's back.
Amazon becomes more and more popular every day. You should see every day.
That is correct.
No.
Amazon becomes
No.
More and more popular every day.
It's like an activity in progress.
Is becoming.
Yeah, Amazon is becoming. We can just contract the is and say
Amazon's becoming.
Amazon's becoming more and more popular every day. Finally, I'm understanding this class very well.
I understand this class
Very good, yeah,
well.
because understanding is a stative verb, so we can't use it in the continuous tense. Very good. So let's move that out of the way. Here I have six sentences, and I've got 5 endings for these sentences. So we got to match the endings with the. Yeah, we need to match these endings with these. So, for example, when he arrived at the cinema, what is the correct ending? When he arrived.
The film hadn't really begun.
Yeah, the film had already begun, sorry. The film had already begun. This is British English, so in American English it would be movie, and the cinema would be movie theater. While his wife was cooking.
He was watching football on TV.
Yeah, very good. While his wife was cooking, he was watching football on TV. Ricardo Mallet says, will you do the same thing for level B1 and B2? Thanks. Well, Ricardo, the level B1 is already done. It was done like a couple of years ago. This is B2. Yeah, I intend to continue with this one, with level B2. And then maybe C1, which is like advanced. They were waiting for the doctor to arrive.
At the time?
No. Well, realmente, yes, es posible.
Can be.
Es posible.
They were waiting for the doctor to arrive.
But it wasn't the answer.
When he phoned to cancel.
Yeah, when he phoned to cancel. Not a very good example, maybe. But when the doctor cancels, says I can't come. We went on vacation to Thailand.
In 2015,
Very good, yeah. I've been to Peru
twice.
twice. And finally, she was working in Singapore
At the time.
at the time. So very good. And with that, we've finished this class. Thank you very much, Irma.
Thank you, teacher.
Thanks to Ricardo, Eva, Heamara, Hilda, Maxima, Tanya, Mario, Alinea. Can't see anyone else in there. And I'll be back with another class very soon. Thanks. Goodbye. Sorry, Emma. Yeah, what?
Excuse me, teacher. The class will be in this week or the next week?
Probably, I'm thinking there'll be at least one more class this week. At least one more class this week. I'm going to do more live classes. I want to try and get this level finished. So I'm going to be doing more live classes. I'm only in the membership thing says one live class a week. That is the commitment is to one live class a week, but maybe I'm going to do 3 this week and maybe even 4. I don't know. It depends on time. Okay.
Okay.
So definitely will be another class, maybe tomorrow or Thursday, or maybe both. Depends if I get time to prepare it or not.
Okay. Thank you so much, teacher.
Yeah, today not many people came because I forgot to actually announce the class. But anyway, see you again this week, Irma.
See you too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.